YouTube, this is Charlie426, and today we have the review of the Premium Bandai exclusive, or P-Bandai exclusive, HG Gundam Marine Type, aka Gundiver. This was a pretty interesting kit, to be honest. Not because it's kind of reason why it's kind of a P-Bandai reason, but because it's one of the few kits, one of the few amphibious kits, but at the same time, it's a Federation amphibious kit. So, and this Premium Bandai kit is based on the HG Gundam local type, which has some mixed opinions on, and I think I know why this became a Premium Bandai kit, despite of its the amount of different parts compared to the Gundam local type. Anyway, let's get on to the review. First of all, what you get, of course, is the HG Gundam Marine Type, aka Gundiver. Number two, you get a sticker sheet. Now, this I wasn't expecting too many stickers, but after applying the stickers, they're not that bad. I mean, some stickers you will barely even notice. Some are easy to color, but yeah, this time I tried to apply every sticker on it, and yeah, it looks good. And even though you didn't apply these, it wouldn't really make a big difference. It would still look pretty good. So that's that. Beyond this, you do get another decal, a sticker decal sheet. As you can see, I've only used like a few. There was a big, I believe there was this big white line mark which I used on the shoulder, on the left shoulder, and some of these red marks to apply on the arms, and one RAG 79 GI decal which I got from this section. And beyond that, you get some polycaps, leftovers. Okay, and while building this, I was expecting some leftover parts from the actual HG Gundam local type. However, that wasn't really the case because, for example, if you buy a Jegan, a Premium Bandai Jegan, you usually expect some leftover pieces from a different Jegan, but this one did not have that. No Gundam local type pieces or parts leftovers. Okay, beyond this, here's what you get. You get this wire for the hand anchor, which is on the right arm. You get a underwater use beam rifle. I believe that's what they call it in Gundam Wiki. It's technically a beam rifle, but as you can see, it's a really precise firing beam rifle. Because as far as I know, even in the Universal Century, they do have some limitations using beam weapons in underwater. And lastly, you get two beam saber effects. You technically do get two beam saber handles. However, I have some okay, I was not expecting to get these because the ones you get on this are not exactly beam sabers. They're called beam picks, and according to the description, they're supposed to be like similar to beam sabers, but more shorter and powerful, or at least shorter than the usual beam saber effects. So I was hoping to get like something that was like a half a length or 1/3 of the length of these, but you don't actually get them. Sure, I can technically modify them, but I've never seen them before, so I don't really know. I don't really know how they would look like, even though I would do so. Anyway, I will show one demonstration. Anyway, let's get on to the review. Now, first of all, I was kind of confused. If you actually go on to Google and then type in Gundam Marine Type or Gundiver, you will get three results. One being actually the Gundam Marine Type, and then the other two will be the Gundam Marine Type. The other two being the Waterproof Gundam and the another mobile suit called Gundiver, or character called Gundiver from the Supreme Defender Gundam Force, in the anime. But beyond that, when this kit was announced, it was called the Waterproof Gundam. However, that's not the case. The Waterproof Gundam actually has some differences, especially on some parts of the design, like the V-fin and some other parts as far as I know. But yeah, mostly the head has some differences. But yeah, they're kind of different. So, and someone told me that the Waterproof Gundam is the upgraded version of the Gundam Marine type. That's what I heard. And the Waterproof Gundam did actually make it up to the Unicorn Gundam era. Well, technically, since it's the same Universal Century, but got destroyed by the Z Zulu. And that's that. And this is the basically I guess its origins version, which is based on the Gundam local type and the Aqua GM. So anyway, with that aside, let's get on to the review. Now, I will point out what part is a sticker as far if I can remember them properly. Now let's look at the head. The head is, even for the Gundam local type, the head design was the main selling point for me. Having a red visor in front of the eyes was like that was like just for me. I really love the concept. Now once again, the eyes are stickers, so basically the eyes behind the red visor is a sticker. Um, that red section here on the forehead, that's a sticker. The orange sections on the face, the two on the side and then one on the hand, that's a sticker. And then there's one on back of the head. Okay, those yellow pipings now. Once again, despite they did an excellent job on the color separation, there are some parts that needs some extra touch. You need to color a little bit more, such as like the yellow sections here below the head. Now the tubes are correctly yellow. However, these two parts next to the chin is supposed to be like gray or black. So that's one part you need to color if you're like a person who wants 100% accuracy. Um, and the head articulation, you don't really get much. You can go down a little bit and up a little bit, but because of these yellow pipes, you can barely twist the head. They don't really move. I mean, you can force it, but I don't really recommend it. So that's that. The main body, nothing too special, but I really like the way how they put the effects, like these round parts, the orange, the white, color separation. This Federation symbol that you see, that is actually this did not come with the kit. I actually applied this using a leftover decal from the gym too, I believe. So that's that. Now, what I also did is I colored these inside of the vents black, because if you see the image of the Gundiver, these sections are supposed to be black, but these come in just full orange, so that's letting you guys know. The 426 is also a leftover decal from a different kit, so just letting you guys know. Now let's look at the arms. The arms, I think I'll go with this. On the arm, you get a harpoon gun, and you can attach it either on the arm, or you can take it out and use it as a harpoon gun, and take out the handle and then use it as its own weapon. Um, Once again, the arm, you get a double joint. I'm assuming this all should have the same articulation as the Gundam local type. And then you have a 360 twist, and then now because of the design, you don't get a full 90 degrees bend or to the out. You can't really open them up to the side. Okay, just that's that, and you have your typical ball jointed hands, and I forgot you will get 3 hands, 2 of the multi-purpose hands, and 1 trigger finger, which I'm already using on the beam rifle already. The main shoulder is connected to the main body to using a ball joint, and it's connected to a polycab in the inside, so you do get some backward and forward movement if you wish to do so. Okay, that's that, and I think I'll look at the backpack. There's nothing too special on the backpack. Once again, these white sections are a sticker. I apply extra decals here. These parts are a sticker, which I don't think it doesn't really look that good. I think I would have preferred just the full blue, but since it did mention, I just tried applying it. But I wouldn't mind peeling these off right now. There's not much movement going on because they're connected in 2 ways. These 2 are connected to the middle section here, which is connected to the main back, and these each backpacks have another peg that connects to the main body right here, so they don't really move around. And once again, I've noticed that once I was building this, everything is very stiff. I mean, when building this, some parts require some extra pushing in because they don't really go in that well. Okay, that's that. And also forgot you have your typical 360 twist if you wish to do so. Okay, the main body. Now, once again, there's nothing too much. It looks like you could go for ab crunch. Yeah, you can actually. There is a small ab crunch, but this white section here and this gray section, they like fit perfectly. So sometimes it will just get clipped in like that. So it'll just get clipped in. So just letting you guys know. And because there's not much bothering it, I think 360 should be possible. No, actually no, it's not possible because there's actually the way how this is connected. 360 is not possible. I forgot. The front skirt is a single piece, but if you wish to do so, you can separate these if you want to, since there's a ball joint on the middle connected. The orange section on the front skirt, that's a separate piece, basically a color separated part, which I really prefer. They once again they did a really good job on the color separation. Once again, here's another part where you need color. These sections here on top of the orange parts, those are supposed to be also black or gray according to the image. And also on the harpoon gun, this blue section here is a sticker. So that's that. The side skirts, this one can move about that much. The other one, I'm assuming the same. And once again, these two white sections are the beam picks, and that's that. The back skirt does not move at all. So anyway, now let's get the articulations of the leg. So let me get that out. Let me zoom out a little bit, and there we go. Once again, like the Origins kit, they all have this swivel system on the leg joints, so you can move them together like that, and then you can go about 90 degrees out front, and then you have a double joint, and you have a side swivel like that, and then it can go almost 90 degrees if you almost 90 degrees, but because of the side skirt, there's not much you can do. So that's that. Feet are on your typical ball joint, and these orange section on the knee, that's also a sticker. And then on the feet, this light blue section, or the blue section on front of this part, is a sticker. Kind of a surprise for me, but I think that it wouldn't really look that bad without these stickers. That's my own opinion. Okay, that's that. Now let's look at its accessories. Number one, I think I'll get rid of the most annoying part for me. The claws. The hand grapple, I believe that's what's it called. There's not much movement. This thing actually slides off pretty easily because there's no exact peg or joint that actually connects these. It just slides in and slides out. What you can do is they do give you this wire, but I don't really like. Once again, I'm not a big fan of using wires on kits. Oh boy, that looks okay. There we go. The kit does not have really balance issues, but you can attach the wire. There's a hole here, and then there's another one on the inside of the arm, and you can technically attach or connect them. However, the claw itself is kind of heavy, so it cannot technically support the weight. So if you have an additional or another wire that's more stronger than this, I suggest using that. Just letting you guys know. And on the claw, you do have some movement here. This is the only claw you can move, but I don't think it makes a really big difference. Okay, just sliding that in. And then finally well, not finally, but we have the harpoon gun. Not the harpoon gun, I mean the beam rifle, sorry about that. It's just a simple looking beam rifle. I mean, I really like the design. You can also, according to the man, you can technically take these off. This blue section off, it just, pops out like that and reveals the inside. I think this is more of a preference, but since I'm more thinking of this as an underwater mobile suit, I think attaching these do make sense in my own opinion. And finally, the harpoon gun, which is attached to the main arm. You can take this out, and then you can see this gray section inside. You can pull this part on and the handle. This does not require a trigger finger. This can be used on the multi-purpose hands, but you need to detach the handguard and then reattach it. So I'm not gonna do that, but it works perfectly fine. I've tested it out. Once again, I colored the barrel of the harpoon gun inside black. Okay, now finally let's look at the beam pick. They're just like inside there, so I guess you just need to pull them out like that. It's a really nice design, I'll be honest. But I was really hoping to get a shorter beam saber effect, but oh well. And you can just attach it, and then attach it to the, oh boy. You can just push it into the hand, and there you go. You have the effect. It holds it pretty well. Well, it will fall off, but yeah. I just kind of forced it, but it does its job. Okay, and that's pretty much it for the review. I mean, okay, for articulations, if you actually have the HG Gundam local type, the articulation should be very similar as well. Once again, I'm kind of surprised that this was a premium Bandai kit, but I think I have good reason, or idea on why this became Premium Bandai. For me, as a Universal Century fan and having and loving kits or simple mobile suit designs like the Gundam local type, I really love. This is like a really best kit for me. However, now these days, some people who only tends to like flashy kits and stuff, like or flashing mobile suits, is like you know what. This is not really meant for those people. So my guess is that this did not sell as much as I thought. So they had to get rid of the leftover kits, and they I guess they didn't match up the expected sales. So they needed like guaranteed profit. So hence making this into a premium Bandai. My guess is that if this sold out pretty well, I'm assuming that this should have came out separately because the number of different parts is there's a lot of different parts, to be honest. There are only similar parts like on like the joints, connections and stuff, but most of the time there's a lot of different parts. So that's my guess, but it's Bandai's call, so oh well. And also those who I've been hearing this from since this was released, everybody was shouting out like since this is a premium Bandai, the Aqua GM is going to be P Bandai. No, that clearly tells me that you guys don't know what the Aqua GM is or Aqua GM looks like. It does not even look like this. There's no even base kit for it, so it can't be a premium Bandai at this point. Anyways, thank you for watching the review. This was the review of the premium Bandai HG Gundam Marine Type, aka Gundiver. If you have any questions or comment or requests or questions, leave a comment below. If I got anything wrong, leave a comment below as well. I still have more kits to buy and build, so please stay tuned. And also, if you found my videos interesting or informative, please like my videos and also subscribe to my channel. Until then, see you guys next time!